Do you think that Twitter's making people stupid?
No.
It's making some people stupid, right?
I think it's just, I mean, I don't think it makes people stupid. I think it's just like, you know, it's just more distractions, stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, you know what is the weirdest thing to me? There's some people that use Twitter, and it seems like everything they're posting, they're like manipulating what they think or what they're saying. They're manipulating it in order to get a positive reaction from people. Yeah. Like, I almost feel like they're not really communicating. They're like selling themselves. Yeah. You know, they're like faking it.
I always feel that like when like a celebrity dies, like, and then everybody posts like, oh my God, this guy meant this to me, or this to me, this to me, this to me, this to me. And like, I get it, you know, but like it seems to be about themselves kind of in a weird way, where it's like, this is how much this affected my life. And this, or like any sort of issue that people like, there's like a bandwagon of everybody jumping on, like, we got to find Coney. Yeah. You know, we got to find Coney, you know, like that. And it's just, your entire timeline is just everybody talking about Coney. And I'm like, you watched a video, you know.
And that went away immediately.
Because the guy jerked off in public.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do. He's running around in his underwear in San Diego, beating off on the street, losing his mind. And they were like, and this is, meanwhile, this was just the messenger. The guy, Coney, was still a piece of shit. Right. Still a bad guy in Africa, murdering people and shit. And everybody's like, yeah, but that guy was beaten off. I don't want to be a part of this.
Well, the weird thing, about the Coney thing for me was like when because it came out of nowhere. It was just everybody being like, Coney, 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 like, you know, and then you're like, okay, well, that seems like an asshole, you know, Child Army, never good, you know. Good. And then you look into it and you're like, so what do you do? And they're like, well, we want to get the United States involved and send like troops over there. And you're like, whoa, 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 hold on. You know, we've got a couple countries we're already doing that with. Do we need to be adding to the thing?
To get after one guy because he just fits on a bumper sticker?
Yeah.
Coney 2012.
And I'm pretty sure if we go over there, we're not going to grab all those kids and put them in a school. I think we're going to probably, you know, kill all of his kids. You know, that's kind of what we do when we go over places.
They're going to shoot at us. We're going to shoot back. We're super sorry, but we had to save those kids by shooting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Coney 2012 and the Ice Bucket Challenge, they both had that thing in common where I felt like there was an insincerity to the message that people were sending out through social media. Like they were sending it out to get social media brownie points. Right. They wanted everyone to know that they're super conscious and super progressive. And that's one of the things that drives me nuts. There's certain Twitter pages that I'll visit. One of them recently blocked me because I mocked him on the podcast. Hilarious. By the way, dummy, don't you know that all I have to do is log out and I can still see your Twitter page, you dipshit? It's public. Just type it into a browser. I can read all your stupidity. But this guy's entire Twitter page is like telling people how they should be living and telling people what's wrong with the way other people are living and what's wrong with the way other people are thinking and what's so bad about certain social issues. It's hilarious. Like, don't you have sandwiches that you like? Isn't there like a movie you enjoyed? Did you have a great time today? Did you have a revelation today? Did you feel bad about something that maybe you thought? Did you have is there any unique insight as to you as a human being? Or is your whole thing like just lessons to other people? Like everybody needs to learn, and this is what's wrong with this, and this is what's wrong with that, and it's all like that. Those type of people are almost all either like extreme right-wing, like real like heavy duty Republicans. Like there's one dumbass that I go to. He's a young Earth Christian guy, and you know he's everything in his entire timeline is anti-Obama, anti-liberal, anti-gay,
dinosaurs,
anti-dinosaur. And then this other guy I go to is extreme left-wing, and everything that he does is like super progressive, super like really like uber left-wing, uber socially conscious, to the point where I'm not buying it. You sound, you know, you're not even a human.
Right.
Like you're like a sounding board.
You've made activism. Yeah, you made activism your personality.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. You've made activism your personality. It's a great way to put it. And it's not really activism. It's just talking. Yeah. You're just yapping and bitching about shit. Yeah. You know, either bitching about shit or proclaiming the right way to be. And it's always like, you know, pro-transgender, pro-gay, it's like I can guess like super easy what your position is going to be on anything. It's going to be like super uber left-wing, like down the pipe every time. No nuance, no subtlety to it. Like, you're going to subscribe to whatever the agenda is, or subscribe to whatever the ideology, fits.
There's a fetishization of being outraged or being offended.
Yes.
For a lot of, like, on both sides of the thing, where I mean, there's genuine outrage and there's genuine being offended at things that there should be, you should be offended about. But then there's some of these people that you see, it just seems like, well, you're kind of reaching.
They're recreationally offended.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're looking for it. Yeah, there's a lot of reaching. But there's also, I think a lot of it is people just getting used to this new ability to communicate. And they're finding that, I think for some of these people are severely socially retarded. And they're finding that they can get love and support when they say things that other folks will agree with. So then that's all they say. All they're doing is, like, saying things they think other people will agree with. Yeah. And they'll just sound these things out and say them. And it's like, most of it is like, duh. Like, there's a lot of stuff like, like, we should end sexual discrimination. Of course. Yeah. Like, who the fuck doesn't? Are you really going to end sexual discrimination by writing about it on Twitter?
Yeah. If there was a vote, like, it's going to be 99% of people that say, check, yes, we should end sexual discrimination.
Yeah.